Hey guys, I hope the background is okay right now. I just quickly got out my camera because I wanted to make a Bell's palsy update video. So I first got Bell's palsy on May 4th and today is September 13th. So it's been almost 4.5 months and I'm not sure if you can tell, but it's gotten a lot better. I still notice a lot of weakness on the right side of my face. So when I smile, you can tell that I have a lot of my movement back, but you can tell that the right side is still pretty weakened and it has to try really hard to work. So I will demonstrate a smile for you right now. Okay, so when I go on this side, you can see how my smile comes up, and over here it's still. And my right eye has been twitching, my eyebrow and my eye has been twitching for the last 2 days straight. And it's every time I'm talking to somebody and I can feel it twitching, I know that they can't see it, but I can feel it, so it feels really awkward. But twitching is a really good sign. I feel every time I start twitching like that and my muscles feel they're spasming is when I notice a lot of progress. So I'm hoping that's a good thing, and I feel I'm about 80% recovered. Obviously, my smile has a lot more control than it used to. It's not all the way recovered, and this eye blinks a lot faster than this eye because this eye is still pretty slow and weak. So you'll notice that it ends up looking like I'm blinking a lot over here because it's trying to compensate for this eye. And at this point, I think the discomfort and the pain went away after 3 to 4 weeks. Yeah, so for the first 3 to 4 weeks, it actually hurt. It felt the back of my neck hurt, my head was hurting. Those symptoms went away after the first month, but now it's just my nerves trying to regenerate and trying to get my face to work properly. I really hope that I make 100% recovery, because at this point I can actually smile at people. You can tell when I'm smiling. But obviously it kind of bothers me knowing that I'm talking on this side of my mouth. The last Bell's palsy video I posted, which was at my 6-week mark, I think, you guys, I've got tons of comments from you guys, people that have experienced Bell's palsy or that currently have it, and you guys are worried that it's not going to go away. And it does help to watch other YouTube videos because then you realize that you're not alone. Everybody's recovery is different. So I've heard of, I'm sure, I don't know if you've heard, but Angelina Jolie recently was diagnosed with Bell's palsy, and then a couple weeks later she said she was already recovered, which I think is crazy because it's did you really have Bell's palsy? How can you recover that fast? And maybe she did, I don't know. I haven't seen a picture of her or anything. And I only tried acupuncture one time because my general practitioner had told me that acupuncture has no correlation with helping Bell's palsy. And of course, the Western medicine type doctors, of course, they're probably not gonna be, you know, into the Japanese sort of natural remedies, but she said that acupuncture helps people with back problems and stuff, but I don't know. I try to exercise a healthy amount and eat pretty good for the most part, but other than that, there's really not that much you can do. I try not to touch my face too much. I try to leave it alone, but when I do touch certain parts of my face, I can feel this soreness, and it's hard to explain, but sometimes when I press on my chin, my mouth will freak out and it will go like this and get stuck. So it's just really weird. It's so odd that this can happen to our nerves and they can just randomly get damaged. And I also noticed that I don't really know everything that's going on with my face unless I record myself, which is why it hasn't been too fun to record myself. Let me know in the comments section if you guys have had Bell's palsy and how fast your recovery was. Now that I'm sitting down and talking about it, it's so how long will it, I'm thinking, how long will it take me to 100% fully recover? I better recover from this. Maybe after 6 months, I'm not really sure. Let me know if you guys have found any helpful remedies in dealing with the Bell's palsy, just to give you guys kind of a time frame on the process of the recovery. So like I said earlier, after the 3 to 4 weeks is when the kind of discomfort and pain subsided, and then after you guys saw the 6 weeks, 6.5 weeks, and that was a little bit of progress right there. Like it wasn't as paralyzing. And then probably around 3 months, so like a month to a month and a half ago, is when I really started to be able to like lift up my smile. I remember one day I looked in the mirror and I was like, I was trying to lift up my cheek and it worked, and and that started when my under eye was like twitching a lot. I was able to like fully lift. That happened at probably like 3 months, and then it felt like it was pretty recent. Everything has happened so very slowly, but you notice when you make any progress because you're like, come on, it just works. I can smile at people. I mean, in the beginning I was like this. And when people would try to smile at me, I'm like, I'm not smirking at you, I swear. I just have Bell's palsy. Anyways, I just want to let you guys know that when you Google search what causes Bell's palsy, it's gonna say like herpes and blah blah blah. I've never had a herpes in my life, you guys, so just don't discount what stress can do to your body. If you are like stressed out with schoolwork or work or being a parent or like taking care of your household or just stressed about anything, you really need to like find ways to release that stress and to like calm down. And because I honestly feel like that was the cause of my Bell's palsy. Like it can do a number on your body. It can cause inflammation, and it's just terrible what stress can do to your body. Hey guys, so it's 2 days later. I started editing my video and then I realized that I didn't have a conclusion. So I just wanted to tell you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it helped you and gave you a better idea of what you can expect for your recovery. And if you have any experience with Bell's palsy, let me know down below what your recovery has been like. Just know that you are not alone, and let yourself have some time to rest and recover and do things that make you happy, and don't be around negative people, obviously. I will see you guys in the next video.